Howdy, y'all. It's still Tuesday, February the 18th. I know, crazy. I'm going to do 2 videos today. What? Why? I'm not being lazy. Though my first video, the Mountain Dew Maui Burst taste test, just got done. And I'm going to have a little more. That'll be linked below if you haven't seen it and want to see it. But then I decided to go ahead and move on and do some of my comedy videos, comedy movies in my collection. There's a few here that have some cat hair on them, so I'm just gonna put that away. But this is the, I have a couple very short, a couple of short stacks to go here. And in this one, there are some repeats from what I had on my what I had on DVD. I feel like because I'm pretty sure I had Scary Movie 1 and Scary Movie 2 on DVD. And like I said previously, Scary Movie 1 was pretty good, and Scary Movie 2 was comparable to the first one. I still think the first Scary Movie was the best of the bunch, but as far as you know, spoof movie franchises go, this is a pretty good spoof movie franchise, especially the first 2 films, at the very least, are pretty good for what they are. And of course, you know, I'm a horror movie aficionado, so I love all the little in-jokes and all the funny stuff that they do there. I'm pretty sure I shared this one. Yeah, Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. This is the movie of the movie, and see on the back you can see Tom Servo and Gypsy, but see, this is this gives you a little bit better of an idea of when I talked about, well, I guess you can see them on the front here too, but they're, you know, the movie's playing. If you're not familiar with Mystery Science Theater 3000, they take old movies and see they've got a couple little jokes there about what they're doing on the screen. It says, "Man, I picked the wrong lobster." Okay, that's enough. All he said was, "You have lovely eyes." So they watch old movies and they make jokes the entire time that they're watching them. And then you can see them here, Tom Servo and Crow and good old Mike down there at the bottom of the screen. So like I said, I don't necessarily, I feel like there are better episodes of Mystery Science Theater, but the movie is pretty good. It's pretty good for what it is. And now we get into, I'm going to do this next because I don't really remember this, but Jabberwocky, I'm pretty sure I watched it. Gadzooks, these be terrible times in the kingdom of Bruno the Questionable. At the darkest hour of the dark ages, hey, who turned off the lights? The dreaded Jabberwocky, the Jabberwock, not Jabberwocky, sorry, the Jabberwock roams the land, his eyes aflame, his talons bared, a bone-crushing horror. Which brave knight shall slay the beast and save the kingdom? Who shall win the hand of the fair princess? Could it be Dennis the apprentice? Michael Palin? A mere dolt and silly fool who carries a potato and loves the fat Griselda? Shall he save the kingdom, or will he be smitten with chamber pots and made to eat rats on a stick? Arg. So I feel like I watched this, but once again, it might be a medieval misadventure from the co-director of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Michael Palin and Terry Gilliam's Jabberwocky. It might have been I was too young to appreciate the humor in this when I watched it, and I definitely need to give this one another try. So, just to, just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I watched it. I think I did, but I don't remember. If I did, it didn't make that much of an impression on me. Now, I like Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. That's one of my classic movies. Do I have a copy of that? I don't know if I have a copy of that. I did at one point. Did I ever get it back from Katie? That's a good question. I don't know if I ever did. She might still have it. But anyway, so, of course, anyone, Monty Python, Quest for the Holy Grail, but some of their stuff isn't quite as funny to me as the Quest for the Holy Grail stuff. I don't know why. So I think maybe I saw this and I was like, oh, it's from the Monty Python, or at least one of the Monty Python people. So it's got to be as good as the Holy Grail. So I'm unfairly judging some things when it comes to them. And like I said, my humor might have been not mature enough to have appreciated the jokes that were in this, if they did. So that's another, yet again, to throw on the pile of things to watch again. Much like, and I don't feel like I had to be very mature to enjoy the jokes in Kung Pao, Legend of the Fist. Because as you can see, his nunchucks are like actual, like, woodchucks. There's a chick with 3 boobs, or just 1 boob. Is she a uniboob? 3 boobs is Total Recall. Uniboob is Kung Pao. And he's fighting cows. A laugh out loud funny spoof. It is a spoof movie. Writer-director Steve Odenkirk, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, kicks the karate film genre up a notch by inserting new scenes, new dialogue, and himself into an obscure Hong Kong chop socky flick from the 70s. The result is ridiculously fun and must be seen to be believed. In order to avenge his family's death, a legendary warrior named the Chosen One, Odenkirk, wanders the countryside in search of the murderous Master Payne, also known as Betty. Filled with fist-flying action, incredible special effects, and outrageous kung foolishness, this martial arts mockery delivers knockout laughs from beginning to end. I don't recall enjoying this. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as funny as the commercials made it look. But there again, maybe I need to watch it with, my more mature eyes. But I feel like the jokes in this were very, maybe not. Maybe not. You didn't have to exactly be a mature. I feel like they were very immature jokes in this one. So there again, it's another one that I need to watch again, but it's kind of a ridiculous kung fu comedy. So if you're in the mood for that sort of thing, that's your film right there. And now we have at least one of these is a comedy classic. I have Austin Powers, The Spy Who, or International Man of Mystery, and Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I don't have Golden Member, apparently. I feel like I intended to buy like the whole set someday or whatever. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, comedy classic. The second movie was alright. I enjoyed it. The third movie, I felt recycled a lot of the same jokes from especially the second film. I feel like a lot of the jokes were retread and just not as good. I know they always talk about making another film in this series, and I mean, I kind of hope they do now that they've had some time off, and they can maybe come back a little bit fresher than they were before. I mean, there's some characters in this, like you don't get Mini Me, you don't get Fat Bastard until this one right here, but this is just It spoofs, it lampoons the old the old spy movies and whatnot, and it's the first Austin Powers movie is a lot of fun, and definitely worth a watch. And I would say the second one at least was as well, because there were some good jokes in that. And then they get to the third one, and they kind of feel like, maybe things are a little bit overdone in that film. Even the mole thing, like that joke kind of got old fast, and then they just continued to use it. And then, like I said, they recycled at least one of the jokes from this one. But they're definitely just to kind of finish out the storyline of the characters, I guess. You should definitely watch the third one at least once. But definitely the first two are worth your time, and this one definitely faux shaggy. And Fat Bastard. Every once in a while, like I have found the songs at work when they come across the thing, like I will remix them. I will do like Fat Bastard remixes, like, hey, I just met you and this is crazy, something something. I ate a baby. Like I don't know why I'm forgetting the song at the time, but there's been so many other songs about like I'm just, and I can't remember any of the rest of them, but Call Me Maybe, instead of Call Me Maybe, I just insert Fat Bastard there. And there's been a couple others where I'm like, oh my god, this works. I can't remember what they are, but Fat Bastard can sneak in there. You never know when. You never know when. But anyway, so yes, definitely Austin Powers. Definitely comedy classic as far as I'm concerned. So that is today's comedy movies. That's my Kung Pao Legend of the Fist. I'll hit myself again. I don't know why. And it looks like the Mountain Dew taste test is available now, and this one shall be available soon because I'm using my hotspot, so I have like really fast uploading. But I have to shut up and start uploading the video before you're going to be able to see it anyway. So, but the Mountain Dew taste test just finished processing. What is? Oh Lord, prostate. That's what. Yes, prostate. That's where I was going with that. It's well, 0% of video is processed, but it shall be soon. Oh, there it goes. It just went. It went from 0 to 95% of the video processed. So that's going to be ready for you very soon, and this one shall be as well soon. And like I mentioned in the other video, coming up here in a few weeks, there's going to be a mini vacay day. So I'm going to try to get through my comedy movies before then. And I shouldn't have any problem doing that because I only have a couple videos left. It's not like my horror movies, which had like 20 parts. This is, what is this, part 12 maybe? Part 12 of my comedy movies? Excuse me. Yeah, I definitely don't have as many comedy movies as I thought I did. And yeah, Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail, like, why don't I have that one? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't know. I know a friend borrowed it at one point. I think I got it back from her. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get this one uploading and processing and prostating, and I will see you for when I see you.